When did the family scapegoat finally snap? My best friend Anna was known as her family's personal assistant. She learned to do taxes when they pinged them on her last second, researched holidays that weren't even for her, and handled all the paperwork. She was also autistic, brilliant with patterns and systems, so everyone around her thought she was too slow to notice when she was being used. But then she got sick. She went camping in the woods one January and came back with pneumonia that turned severe. Her left lung partially collapsed. "Can you text my family?" was the first thing she wheezed. "Tell them I made instruction sheets. Everything's labeled. They just need to handle their own things for maybe 2 weeks." I was in awe. She was more worried about Tom's retriever getting his arthritis medication than the fact she couldn't breathe without oxygen. I sent the group text. Nobody responded for 6 hours. When they did, it was her niece Caitlin asking where she kept the spare house keys. Not how she is, not what room are you in, just where are the keys. They actually visited on day 2 of her being hospitalized, but her nephew Tom only showed up for 5 minutes, didn't even take his coat off. "Anna, where's Katie's softball uniform?" The blue one. She was lying there with oxygen tubes, heart monitor beeping, and he was standing in the doorway like he was here to pick up mail. Anna gave him detailed directions from memory. 3rd drawer, left side, in the mesh bag with her cleats. He was texting before she finished talking, left without a goodbye. A few days later came a second visit. Caitlin and her sister stormed in already pissed. "The dogs are costing us $400 in boarding fees because you didn't arrange anything." Caitlin's actually waving the receipt at Anna. Her sister jumped in. "Marcus missed his root canal. You know he can't remember these things himself." Anna's wheezing out apologies, trying to problem solve from her hospital bed, telling them about the emergency kennel list in her phone, the dentist's rescheduling policy. Her oxygen alarm went off twice. They didn't even pause their complaints. Sister's parting shot? Some people just can't handle stress, I guess. They left after 20 minutes. Visiting hours went for another 3. Anna looked at me and said, "I should have prepared better." I remember sitting there holding her hand a few days later when her whole family showed up with actual notebooks, like they'd coordinated their grievances. Caitlin started listing the disasters, missed appointments, forgotten school pickups, Tom's daughter crying because nobody knew her piano lesson was moved, some eye hole I'd never seen. Apparently her cousin complained about the late fees on bills Anna usually paid. Her sister kept sighing about how expensive it was to hire help. Nobody asked about her infection markers, her collapsed lung, the fact she'd lost 12 pounds in a week. Caitlin finally said it. "We really need you back by Thursday, Anna. This is getting ridiculous." That's when I saw it. Anna's face just changed, like watching someone solve a puzzle they'd been staring at their whole life. "You think I don't understand what you're doing?" Tom laughed, that nervous laugh when someone's caught. "Anna, what are you? You think because I'm autistic, I don't know you're using me." The sister tried her sweet voice. "Honey, you're confused from the medication. 31,200 hours. Anna's voice was clear suddenly. No wheeze. "I've done the math. Worked 31,200 unpaid hours in 15 years. I memorized every single one." Caitlin rolled her eyes. "You're being dramatic. Name one thing." Anna pushed herself up in bed. "Name one thing any of you have done for me." Silence. "You told people I needed routine. You told them you were helping me." That same eye hole tried to interrupt, but Anna wasn't done. "I thought being useful meant being loved, and you knew that. You counted on it." That's when I stood up. "She's right. You've been treating her like free labor while pretending it's charity." Her sister turned on me. "This isn't your business." "It is now," I said. "I've watched you exploit her for years. She's brilliant. She knows exactly what you've been doing. She just loved you too much to admit it." Anna looked at each of them. "Get out." Caitlin started to argue, but Anna hit the nurse call button. "Get out!" Security escorted them out. Anna looked at me, and for the first time in 15 years, she smiled. Really smiled. "Call my lawyer." Before I knew it, Anna was sending them all to their graves, locking out of family cloud accounts that had all their passwords, asking her lawyer how she could cancel all of their insurances. She was set on them making them pay, and I was here for the ride. Full story on channel linked below.